Good evening, good evening, good evening. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of D.A.M.O.N Looks. For those that do not know what D.A.M.O.N Looks is, it is the Determined and Motivated Online Network. We are a part of ONE Dynasty over on Blog Talk Network. For those that do know who I am, of course, you know my show will air live tonight, Walk in Purpose with Angela. So if you can tune in tonight. But tonight, I'm here at the 6 o'clock hour, representing D.A.M.O.N Looks, another extension of the D.A.M.O.N Network. For those that do not know who I am Angela Thomas Smith. I am the founder of AALAC, which is the African American Author Literacy Awareness Campaign, where I truly believe in bringing awareness to brown authors all over this world. I am also the CEO of Aspiring Authors Magazine, where I truly believe in bridging the gap between authors all over this world and touching on topics that's affecting our brown community. So tonight, my special guests, I'm going to bring them up. I have 5 special guests tonight. Actually, I have 2 backstage. I'm waiting on my other 3 to arrive. But meanwhile, I have another one that just arrived. So I'm going to bring them up and we're going to start this conversation because it's going to be a conversation. I don't want them to, because I didn't have a chance to like chat with them before. I don't want them to be nervous. I want them to be at ease. So y'all know how we do. If y'all have questions, please post your questions in the comment section. But do me a favor. If you would, please share this in your circle of influence. I promise you somebody's going to be blessed tonight. Hello.
Hello. I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties.
And you know what? It always happens like that when we're getting ready to go live and we're getting ready to be a blessing to somebody. So y'all must have a message that is going to bless somebody on tonight. So, hey, it is what it is. It happens and we just keep it pushing.
Absolutely.
So tonight, I want to start with you, Dr. Christie, since you have been on my platform before and you know kind of how I like to work this. But I don't want people to feel that this is any pressure. I want you to be your authentic self. I don't do the question thing because I want people to connect with who you are. So I'm going to allow you guys to share just a little bit about who you are. And then we're going to dive into some questions because, you know, I like to ask questions. So I'm going to do it based on what you share. But I want you to share what you want those out there that are listening to know about you. Because my desire is that when they leave this platform, that they'll follow you, that they'll come and participate in what you're doing. So I want you to share tonight what you want them to know about you.
Okay. Well, good evening, ladies. My sweet ladies on this call already. I'm so excited to share the platform with such amazing authors, and I'm so looking forward to Sunday. I mean, it's just like I'm bubbling with excitement. But I am Dr. Christie Black-Murrell. I'm a counselor. I am a author, and I'm a speaker. I absolutely love the spoken word. I love sharing inspiration. And I do it through the written word and through spoken word and through counseling. And I just, that's if you want to know about me and who I am, that will tell you everything about me. My goal is to speak life. And so sometimes that comes out in my counseling. Sometimes that comes out in the books that I write. And sometimes it comes out when I'm holding a microphone and speaking spoken word. Regardless of wherever I am, my goal is to speak life to people. So, and that's why why I'm so excited about this platform of unity that we have with these sisterhood of scribes. We're coming together and sharing our gifts with the creation of collaboration together. I mean, it's just unity is exactly what we need. So I'm excited about Sunday. I'm excited about the gifts in these young ladies, and I'm going to let each of them kind of share a little bit about who they are, and let's just get the discussion going, get the conversation going.
I'm excited, and I'm excited about you sharing you guys' event with me and allowing you guys to come on and show unity, especially at a time like this. I come from an HBCU, so I know what unity is about, and I thank y'all for coming together and representing unity. I'm not a sorority member, but I know what it's like to be a part of something. I attended Morris Brown, and I was a part of the basketball
Oh
team, so I know
yeah.
what it's like to be a part of something. I didn't go Greek, but I did do a non-Greek, and I thank you guys for what you're doing, and how you're representing your sorority and how you're representing women right now. So we're gonna move to Miss Angela, and we're gonna allow Miss Angela, my namesake, to share just a little about herself.
Well, good evening. Good evening, everyone. I am excited to be here sharing a show with my namesake. That is just super awesome. I am a storyteller, and I've been very fortunate to be able to tell stories on a multitude of platforms. I tell those stories as an actress, as a spoken word poet, as a writer, as a host, and as a media correspondent. And I too am looking forward to the event on Sunday. My first exposure to a unified Black Greek letter sorority event was during the CIAA basketball tournament back in about 2005, 2006, when it was hosted in Raleigh, North Carolina. And at that time, many of the radio personalities who worked for Radio One in that area came together to sponsor a luncheon where all four of the Black Greek sororities came together during the special Super Saturday, as they call it, as a part of the CIAA tournament. And then since that time, I've seen other events that have brought women together. And so I'm just looking forward to this one, bringing the authors together, Sisterhood of Scribes. I have three books. One is Rays of Motivation, Blackberry Whispers, and Megastar Student Leadership, which is my book that I based on my acting career. I adapt lessons that I learned as an actress, and I adapt those lessons for student leaders.
But I was unmuting. Let me see. I don't want to mess up your name. Y'all know I'm bad with names.
It is Rolesta.
Rolesta. See, I was going to say Rolesta, and that is not right.
It's okay. That's close. My name is Rolesta Milian-Brooks, and I am the author of one book, The Heaven and Hell of Friendship. God had put it on my heart after I had gone through a series of losing people in my life. He put it on my heart to start writing it out. And when I began to write it, in the middle of my writing, he said, now release it to the public. And I was like, kind of caught off guard because I was very authentic and very real in my writing. And he had me edit it a little bit, but he wanted me to release it as is for the healing of others. And that is why I began writing. It wasn't intentional for me to become an author. It was with my obedience that I became an author. So that is why I began writing.
Oh, wait, I'm going to get you in just a second. But I'm moving on, but I'm going to get you. Hey, Miss Ericka.
Hi, good evening, everybody. How you
All right,
doing?
how are you?
I am well. I'm well. Hello, good evening. My name is Ericka McCracken. I'm a member of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, and I'm also, as Maya would say on Girlfriends, an authoress with my sisters here. And I've written two books, and like my previous sister said, it was not intentional. My first book is called Altercation: My Story of Forgiveness. It's about a broken engagement and how through that engagement I realized that I had to forgive my father in order to have healthy male relationships. And the second book is Let It Burn: 7 Ways to Ignite Your Future Through Forgiveness. So forgiveness is something we know we're supposed to do it in theory, but it's not a very practical thing that people talk about. Like, how in the world do you get from here to here? What if the person's not here anymore? Like, all these questions. So it is a very practical book on how you can break down forgiveness in 7 steps. So I'm thankful for the opportunity to be here. I'm thankful for just what Sunday's going to do and bring, especially in this year of like divisiveness. It's nice to have or to end on a note of unity. So I'm super excited about it.
Wow. Y'all are definitely doing some amazing things. I want y'all to share about the event because everybody mentioned the event on Saturday. I want to hear about the event. Who wants to share about the event?
I say Angela.
Angela.
Oh, okay. I just got voluntold. Okay. Well, that would be me. So, Sisterhood of Scribes takes place. We're having our pre-Black Friday book bash on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern. See if I can add the registration link into the chat so that everyone watching tonight can go ahead and register. The event will feature all of the authors. We do have two authors. Let's see, two. Am I? Yeah, one author who is not on with us tonight, and that is Mikhaella Norwood, a finer woman of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. But we will have all of the authors on sharing their books. You'll have an opportunity to ask questions. We will have some prizes. So you'll need to make sure you're paying attention to what the authors are sharing about their books. But it will be a lively discussion. And you may just get some really good Black Friday deals that you would not ordinarily get on Amazon from the authors. So it's a time for us to come together to share our books, but to also do that on a unified platform.
Wow, that is amazing. And I want to thank you guys. I think I went over to y'all Facebook pages and I did steal your links from your Facebook page that I could steal. I did steal your Facebook links. And I think a couple of you guys had websites. So I did post them in the comment section. But anything that you guys want to post in the comments, please post them so that individuals can follow you guys. I definitely thank you for this event. I always ask my guests, I have this thing going with power right now, because y'all are definitely using y'all voice. Y'all using y'all words to speak your message. And that represents power to me. Because a lot of us, sometimes we want to speak and we want to share things. We want to share our testimonies, and we feel like we don't have a voice or we don't have a platform to share. And y'all are utilizing y'all voice and y'all are using that in a powerful way. God has been dealing with me with the word power. And I want to know what power, that word, means to you guys. And I want to start with Miss Angela.
Okay. I noticed I was unmuted, so I was like, I'll go ahead and go first. I think power is the creative force that I think all of us have access to, but we don't always use. Number one, because we don't believe we have it, or number two, we don't believe that we are worthy that we should have it. You know, the world was created by the power of speaking. God said, "Let there be light," and it was. And so I think that we all have a sense of power within us, and part of that power comes out in the written word. Part of that power comes out in how we relate to one another, what we do in our families, in our careers, in our organizations, and in our communities, how we talk and bless with our neighbors. All of that to me is a part of power. But if I were to just, make it very simple and plain, I would just say power is a creative force.
Wow. Amazing. I want to go to my friend. I'm not going to mess your name up.
You're coming to me? I don't think I can follow up after Miss Angela. I think she summed it up perfectly, and I don't have anything to add to the power definition. I think Dr. Christie,
she raising her hand. She want to go. Yeah. She like a kid in the candy store.
Right.
Ready. Okay, doctor. Go ahead.
Well, and see the thing when you think about it, of course I raised my hand. I'm a school counselor. We raise our hand in class before we can speak and wait to be acknowledged. But also, I mean, everything that Angela said was so exactly on point. The only thing that I would add immediately when you said power, I thought of strength, because there's strength. When you think about power, you think about it correlates right alongside with strength, and strength is in our words. It is, because the Bible tells us that you can have whatsoever you speak. And so, like with my motto of speaking life, because life and death is in the power of the tongue, that means it's got to be strong. So when you speak words of positivity, which I forgot to even mention my book, which is so crazy, as we were talking about authors, I didn't even say what my book is. The book that I've written, the most recent book that I've written 10 books, but my most recent has been a series of Do You Know? It's powerful words of affirmation from parent to child. And the very essence of that book is even in the title, powerful words, because affirmation, it can build you up. Words build you up or they tear you down. And so my goal is to be that person that speaks that word, that uses my strength and uses my power and uses my words. And I'm so thankful to be on this panel with other women who have that same power. Look at that sweet baby coming in there. He want to know what's going on. I understand. This is a perfect platform. And the Sisterhood of Scribes, I'm telling y'all, that's going to be a great night. I'm so excited for what is going to take place. We have some amazing authors here. And like Angela said, we got some trivia. It's going to be fun too. It's not just us coming together and saying, buy my book. It's us coming together in unity and saying that we've written something that's powerful. And yes, you really want this in your life and it will build you up. But on top of that, we're going to have some fun together. You're going to get some deals and you're going to see unity among us as 4 different Greek letter organizations. Me being a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, I'm just excited. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about these powerful women. And I'm excited and thankful to you, Angela, for having us on tonight and allowing us this platform.
I'm excited for you guys and I'm proud of you guys. And I want to let Ericka share. And then I want to share with you guys what God dropped in my spirit for that word. Ericka.
Yes, ma'am. Well, this is a hard act to follow. The only thing that I could add about power is that we all have it, and sometimes we don't use it to the best of our abilities, and that's okay. And to forgive yourself. I know, when you see people, especially like on social media, you see their highlight reels and you see their strengths, especially when we've completed a book and we've done the work. But there also are times that we didn't realize the power that we had. So I hope to encourage people to realize that we all have it. Hopefully you recognize where it is and to tap into it when you need to and when you need to release it, especially as Black women, because we're so powerful. And even with all our power, sometimes we want to just put it down for a second, get somebody else to take the lead, to hold the reins, or at least I do. So I think even with my power, learning when to put my power down and allow other people to step up.
Wow. So I want to say this to you guys. Each and every one of you guys are an example of the word power because you have positioned yourself to overcome by being a willing vessel to empower others through your resilience. Y'all position yourselves. Y'all overcame things that came at you guys. Y'all did not stop. Y'all were willing. Y'all shared your testimony. Coming on tonight and sharing your testimony showed that you're a willing vessel. But because you stepped out and did the books, that was the first step. You shared it through the book, the message that he imparted into you guys. So you guys are walking in power, and I thank you for that. I am going to be sharing this across my social media platforms. And of course, my station manager is going to be uploading it to all of our platforms. So I will be sharing this. I just want you guys to know that I am super proud of you guys because y'all are representing not only sisterhood. Women right now are at a place where I'm a part of this Women We Can movement out of Dubai. And I just did a conference with these ladies 2 Fridays ago. And to hear the women out of Africa talk about the things that are going on in Africa. And if they could just hear you guys' story and the things that you guys are doing, it would just empower them. So I'm going to be sharing this with my friends in Africa and Nigeria, especially what's going on with SARS. I thank y'all for what you're doing. Before we leave, I always like for individuals to share something encouraging, something that will, I want them to come over to each and every one of y'all platforms. So I want y'all, I know somebody out there today that's going to be like, ooh, I want to go over there. I want to go over there. I want y'all to leave something with them, a nugget that'll just touch their hearts, that'll register to their souls. I want to end with Angela, but I want to start with Christie.
Okay. All right. For everyone who is listening, for one, I'm going to do one more shameless plug and say we'll see you on Sunday, November 22nd at 6 p.m. for the Sisterhood of Scribes, a dynamic evening you will not regret. So can't wait to see you for that. But for everyone else listening, I want you to know that you have power. You have power in your mouth. And so everything that you say, be mindful of the words that you use, because they build up or they tear someone else down. And we want to live this life walking around building others up. There's enough in life to tear us down. Choose your words wisely and speak life. Uh-oh.
What happened?
I think it froze.
Oh, Ericka, it says you have to unmute yourself. It won't let me unmute you. Yeah. It wouldn't let me unmute you.
Okay. Can
It's
you
like,
hear
what is
me?
going on?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Well, thank you for this opportunity to share what we're going to be doing on Sunday at 6. And I pray that we encourage all women out there to know that you're exactly where God has you, and you're exactly where you need to be. And I know sometimes we feel like we're not where we need to be, we're behind, we're too far ahead, or so on and so forth. But just know you're exactly where you are, exactly where God has you for a reason. So enjoy the journey, because it's going to be a journey. But I promise you'll be able to look back at it and see where his hand was on you and see how he's protected you.
Amen. Thank you for sharing. And Miss Rolesta.
Rolesta. You gonna get it. I guess I just want to leave with you all to stay encouraged. Always keep God as the foundation of any and everything that you're doing, because if you don't, you will lose your way. He is the way, the truth, and the light. So keep him as the foundation of any and everything that you put your hand on, and I promise you he will steer you in the right direction. My little mini me is right here. I'm sorry. And then remember that you are not too far that he cannot use you. I think we forget that he will use any and everything. So remember that you're not too far off that he can't pull you back in and utilize you for his kingdom and for his glory. So remember that, keep that, stay encouraged, and anybody can be used.
Amen.
That's all
Amen.
I have.
And can I say something to you? I want you to keep sharing. I don't want you to not share. Okay. And do you know why I said that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love you, my sister.
Thank you.
Miss Angela.
Yes. So I will just share just a verse or two of this affirmation poem that's in my book, Raise a Motivation, and it's entitled Born to Shine. I was born to shine. I am a child of the divine. I stand in my power, prepared for my purpose, and poised to pursue the path chosen for me. I was born to shine. I am destined to get mine. See, I'm standing on the shoulders of soldiers who wage war so that one day I could soar. Now, that's just a little bit. You can get the rest on Sunday at the Sisterhood of Scribes pre-Black Friday book bash. But I would just like to encourage you, as my sisters have already done, that you have to speak life into yourself. It is so good when you can lean on others. All of us are in sorority. So, we lean on our line sisters, we lean on our chapter swords, we lean on each other. But at the end of the day, late in the midnight hour, when you may be by yourself and you have to go into that prayer closet, you need to be able to have a word already inside of you so that it can come out, so that you can speak it when you need it. And if there's no word inside of you, you're going to find yourself sometimes stuck, sometimes running amok. I ain't trying to rhyme like Malcolm X. Now, I don't know where that came from, but I would just encourage you to have a word inside of you. And if you are looking for those words, I mean, the first place that I would say that you start is definitely in the Bible. You start with those words, but know that over 2,000 years ago, God did not stop speaking, and that he still speaks to people today. And that is what you see in the writers and the authors who are sharing divine inspiration and their testimony through their words.
I think the internet did something just now. I don't know what happened. Miss Angela, you still there?
Yes, I am. Did I stop? Did I freeze
I
up?
think the internet up.
Oh,
It
okay.
did.
Yeah,
It
I'm
froze
still
up,
here.
but I can hear you now. But it's
Okay.
okay. But I think you finished. I think you finished what you wanted to say. But you did say something. You touched on life, and life is one of my words. When I tell y'all, God has been dealing with me with words. He been downloading words into me, and life was one of the words, one of the first words that He gave me. And the L stands for love. The I stands for inspiration. The F stands for fear of God, and the E stands for the E3 of spiritual stands for educate, empower, and encourage. And if we're not doing that, we're not living life. We're just existing. We got to be able to show somebody how to love. We got to be an inspiration to somebody. And we definitely have to have the fear of God. But y'all definitely have been speaking some life. I pray that somebody have been blessed on today because I know I have. I'm definitely going to be sharing this, and I'm going to be sharing your event on Saturday. I want to thank you guys so much for coming on. Dr. Christie, I want to thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share you guys. Um, I don't take my platform lightly. And anybody that knows me, I truly am a networker. I love to collaborate. Anytime you guys feel that y'all want to come back, I have several platforms. This is not the only platform. I believe in networking. I believe in collaborating. I believe because we all have a purpose. God didn't just place us here. According to Jeremiah 29:11, He said, I had a plan for you, to prosper you, for you, in good health for you, have hope in the future. We are the future, and we got to continue to share these messages across. So I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. My platform is always open. If you guys want to come back, I am the founder of AALAC and Aspiring Authors Magazine. It is open. I love you guys, and y'all be blessed. And I will be sharing this.
Thank you.
So y'all have a great evening, and thank you guys for stopping by.
I think
I think Dr. Christie has one more thing she wanted to share really quickly.
Yeah, go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
I had my hand up again. I'm sorry. It's in me. Elementary school counselor. It's in me. Okay, but listen, I just wanted to clarify because I know you're excited to share with us, Angela, and I'm thankful for that. Saturday is not our event. We are Sunday evening, this Sunday. November 22nd, 6 p.m. Sisterhood of Scribes is exactly where you want to be. Go ahead. The link is in the chat. Please join us. We look forward to sharing our gifts with you. It's going to be a great time. You don't want to miss it. Share it with your friends. Sisterhood of Scribes this Sunday.
And I just want to follow up with her really quickly. I thought I could type into the chat, but I apparently haven't linked on Facebook. But if you go to either Facebook or Instagram and go to Sisterhood of Scribes, you will see the link there. It is a Zoom link, and you will be able to get on to the broadcast. But you have to register because we're using Zoom for the platform. So register. It's free. Hang out. Buy some books, get some Christmas gifts, love on some folk. You can bring your whole line. It doesn't even matter. You can bring your whole line. You can bring your women's ministry together. You all can log on together. You can use it as a Sunday evening kind of fellowship online. So Sisterhood of Scribes, Instagram as well as Facebook.
If you post it in the private chat, I can post it up on the main chat.
Now that I can do
it before we get off. So they can see it before we get off.
Okay.
So y'all have people that have been tuning in and checking you guys out. So I want to share some of their comments with you guys while she's getting the link up.
So I was able to drop that into the private chat.
I got it. I'm posting it now.
Okay, thank you.
That is the link. So it'll show in the comment section when people scroll down social media site. Okay, so y'all had a couple people that wanted to say hello.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight.
So I want to thank you guys again for stopping by and sharing with me. I will be posting these links that you guys have been sharing in the private comment so that people can see them. I'll get all that up,
Okay.
and I will download this and I will share it with Christy. I'll pass it over to Christy and she can share it with you guys. Again, I thank you guys for coming on, and I wish y'all much success on your event. And
Thank you.
if I can, I definitely will. I'm supposed to be on a event in Africa. I mean in the UK, I'm sorry. It's the Black book thing. I already booked it before I found out about this. So I'm sorry, but if I can, would they be a replay or something if I can catch a replay of it?
We're working on that. We'll definitely record it, but it'll be how exactly how we'll be able to replay it, because sometimes those video files are huge. But
Okay.
yeah, we will record it definitely.
Well, if you make it available for replay, please let us know, because
Okay.
I definitely would like to share it for those that can't make it out, because I know it's going to be amazing, and I won't be able to be there. But I thank you guys for coming on. Y'all have a blessed evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
So you guys have been tuned in to D.A.M.O.N Looks. I thank you guys for tuning in. It's always a pleasure. It is my honor to always come before you guys and be able to share. If you can, please go over on Sunday and check out these ladies. I'm telling you, they are promoting not only literacy and unity. They are sharing their voice. They're sharing their story, and they are being transparent. I'm telling you, it's going to touch lives. So please go over and support them on Sunday. Their links are posted in the comment section. Please go over and support their platforms. If you don't do that, but go over and follow their page and check out their books, see what they're doing. There are some amazing ladies that's doing some amazing things trying to impact the world. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Be blessed and have a wonderful night.